continue digging deep for diamond light, forever mining all night. They must be hiding, gold is all I got. I guess it's harder than you thought. Now come out and rise, I got a surprise, but take a step back is my advice. You can be in luck, but it can turn bad. If I get rainbow sheep, then I'll be sad. There's a mystery every time we play. Another lucky block just spawned today. Maybe you get wheat, a trap you can't escape. It's all one big gamble anyway. Just make your wish. Another lucky block just spawned today. I'll pray for gear. It's all one big gamble anyway. Good crafting items, it is getting old. Nothing to do with all this gold. Extremely boring, building's all we do. It's time to add in something new. You can mod the game, then forge is your bait. But if you start crashing, don't complain. You've gotta take risks and still can survive. Everyone dies, so max out life. There's a mystery every time we play. Another lucky block just spawned today. Maybe you get wheat, a trap you can't escape. It's all one big gamble anyway. Just make your wish. Another lucky block just spawned today. I'll pray for gear. It's all one big gamble anyway. So let me help you with your joy pursuit. It's time to bring out the lucky cubes. So let me help you with your joy pursuit. It's time to bring out the lucky cubes. There's a mystery every time we play. Another lucky block just spawned today. Maybe you get wheat, a trap you can't escape. It's all one big gamble anyway. There's a mystery every time we play. Another lucky block just spawned today. Maybe you get wheat, a trap you can't escape.
Oh, yeah.
It's all one big gamble anyway. Just make your wish.
We're gonna finish this one real quick, and after that, we're gonna do the usual introduction. I don't really know how to properly introduce this with this song.
It's all one big gamble anyway.
The song was probably way too loud anyway, so it wouldn't work either way, but I just really wanted to finish the song before I did my usual preamble. Hey everyone, welcome to a very different kind of live stream. As you probably already read from the title on the stream, if it even is up there, I don't really know how titles work in these live streams on Twitch still. I'm still trying to figure everything out, but what we're going to be doing today is react to some classic Minecraft songs. Actually, that's not entirely true because I just grabbed a random playlist on YouTube here. These are a whole lot of different Minecraft songs, and some of these I'm not even that familiar with. I did want to do a playlist of just classic Minecraft parodies. Let me actually look how that's going to look. So, I was planning on one of these, but I wasn't entirely sure if I would be able to fill up an entire hour and a half on these Minecraft songs. I could have also done a playlist of my own. I could have created one of those, but didn't really feel like doing it. And I don't even know if many of these are really the classics. Some of these are, like Anthems are pretty classic. Oh, the Yogscast is also in here. You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna do one of these. I do have a couple of songs that I do want to play from this one at least. Just because there's also a lot of classic ones inside of here. Like, you've got the obvious ones like Revenge. I feel like that should also be in here somewhere. I'll make some cake is on here. Oh, man. Yeah, this is going to be a trip down memory lane, that's for sure. Okay, TNT is at the very least on this. So we've got that one. Some fantabulous ones. That's the thing. You can't really do Minecraft classic Minecraft parodies without at least having fantabulous on there. I just found Diamonds is in here. Trouble. Oh no, the Butter Song from Sky Does Minecraft. Oh boy. It doesn't look like Revenge is in here, but we at the very least get to play some songs from Captain Sparkles. I do want to at the very least open it up with this. I'm not gonna play the full song because I'm pretty certain most people already know about this. Because, I mean, it's freaking Revenge. This entire song turned into a meme back in 2019, and I'm not entirely sure as to how that happened. It just kind of happened, and Minecraft just kind of exploded since then again. It's crazy to think about, but the entire game just went from being really popular at one point, and then it just kind of fell down a cliff, and then it exploded again. And it's been like that ever since. And I like to think that this song partially contributed to that, because oh my god, this song is so good. And despite the fact that this is animated in 2011, possibly earlier than that, because this song came out in August 2011, the animation is among the best from that era, which is crazy to think about. This was animated by Bootstrap Buckaroo, and even back then, they did amazing stuff for the animation. And also, the singing was done by Tryhard Ninja, which is also crazy to think about that. Captain Sparkles and Tryhard Ninja go way back to this era. That's insane to think about. But anyway, we're not going to waste all that much more. Oh, we do actually have Revenge over here. Okay. Well, let's start off with one that I don't remember that well anymore. For some reason. It's Supernatural Mobs. That animation style. What is that animation? Who did this? Oh, that's Freddy Sal! Oh my gosh. The singing was done by Shady Fox. Oh my goodness. I legitimately did not realize that Shady Fox did Minecraft parodies back then. Although, actually he did do a fair bit of stuff. He still does a fair bit of stuff. He does so much. But I did not think that he would actually be working on this. Like I said, it was a long time since I last actually watched this music video or even heard the song, so I wouldn't know. The first time that I saw this, I was like, I think 13 years old. Maybe 14, I don't know. But that was around an era when Minecraft parodies were still booming. I mean, they might still be booming today. I don't know how popular Minecraft parodies would still be if people were to produce them still. But from what I've seen, Minecraft parodies are not exactly that popular anymore, which is a big shame because I did really enjoy listening to a lot of these songs back in the day. And I still do. A lot of these are, on their own, great productions. Just take away the fact that these are parodies and everything. These songs are still incredibly fun to listen to. Especially songs like this that are based off of hit songs from Katy Perry. Yeah, I'm biased because I love Katy Perry. Freddie Sal also did great animation. Oh yeah, there you have him. That right there is actually Freddie Sal. That's funny. Also, I don't think that skeletons actually would burn if you would, if they have a helmet on. If I recall correctly. I think that's how they. I think that's how that worked. Emphasis on I think, because I'm not entirely sure. Hey, I rarely see monsters with armor on in Minecraft anymore, so they're kind of a rare spawn, as far as I'm aware. Unless that has completely changed since the first time I played the game. Or like since their most recent update. Did he just kill the king? I actually never paid attention to how elaborate the animation is in this. Because it is just amazing to look at. Freddie Sal did some incredible animations, and I'm not sure if he still does animation anymore. I remember first finding his channel back in I think it was 2014, and he did some amazing animation at the time. So I wonder if he still even does animation anymore. If he does, that would be amazing. Massive absolute mad respect for the guy. Anyway, man, this brings back the memories. For the longest time, this was actually regarded as the best animated Minecraft song ever. And I think it's still somewhere around that camp. I think it's still one of the best Minecraft songs and one of the best Minecraft animations ever produced. Which, again, is insane to think about when you realize just how old this is. This came out in 2013. It looks incredible. It looks absolutely amazing. And this is also part of a 4-part series, which is now a 5-parter. The Fallen Kingdom series, which got a sequel a while back, which I think was animated by the same guys who also did Dragon Hearted and this. This was animated with by Slammacow and Dig Build Live, which are just absolute legends in Minecraft parodies, but also Minecraft animation as a whole, I think. Because their Minecraft animation is just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even just the little things like, I mean, I'm saying little things, but it's probably a lot bigger than I make it sound. The shading and all of the textures and how they look and how they're rendered. And just even things like this. A lot of the assets in stuff like this. I mean, you gotta remember that everything that you're seeing in animation like this is made with Minecraft textures. It actually has to look like it fits in the Minecraft universe. which is not. I don't think that's an easy task to accomplish. And it's something that many people take for granted today, and even took for granted back when this stuff first released. But if you're going to create new textures in Minecraft for animation like this, you gotta make sure that it actually looks like it fits in the universe, which is not an easy task to do. It's not easy at all. So I'm always amazed whenever people make fully custom textures like that and actually make them look like they fit in the universe. Even silly things like this this zombie pigman here. It just he just gets an entire house dropped on his head. Oh man. Stuff like this is just incredible. Yeah, absolute mad respect for Slamacow and everyone else who worked on this. Not to mention the singer, Tryhard Ninja, which is another one of those guys. I know I've already mentioned him before, but yeah, him and Captain Sparkles go way back, which is amazing to think about. And to think that they are, I think they're still working on new productions as we speak today. Which I think speaks volumes as to how close their partnership is. I obviously don't know whether or not they are just working partners or if they're actual friends or whatever, but it's still amazing that that they have been working together for so many years and still putting out great stuff. The leash is also just so well animated. Every single thing that I look at in this whole animation, everything, and this bit right here also, where the blocks actually have to separate from the creature there. Because this is still Minecraft. Every single block needs to be animated. Needs to be called for. And the statues. Oh, man. I know I'm gushing over the animation, and it's a silly thing. Because the animation is completely apart from the actual song, but this song and this animation, they both come together to tell a story, and it's important for your story to be animated well to come across. Obviously, the song can work very well on its own. It doesn't need to have an entire piece of animation and an entire story written around it. But the fact that it is, the fact that there is an animation animated for it, and we're going to skip through this because we just went through it. The animation has to work with the actual story that you're trying to tell. And it does. It does amazingly well. Anyway, we have reached the Yogscast. This was another animation from way back in the day, 2012. Which is actually the year that I started playing Minecraft. I started playing Minecraft around 1.4.6. And this was this was obviously well before a time that I actually knew that Minecraft parodies existed, so this isn't that nostalgic for me, personally, but it is still pretty nostalgic. Especially because this is one of the songs that introduced me to Katy Perry. Which is funny. This is the first song that I actually I learned about Katy Perry through Minecraft parodies like this. Also a square house. Actually, that square house is not that far off from the first house that I ever built in Minecraft. Yeah. What I love about this song in particular is that the lyrics are so bizarre and ridiculous if you have no idea what any of this is about. Like, if you have no idea what the context behind this is. This was around an era when Minecraft was still not that well known. And it was just starting to blow up around this time, still. I mean, obviously you had Minecraft Let's Players in 2010 and 2011. I think even in 2009, but Minecraft was not exactly that popular yet. It was still kind of growing. But this was the year when Minecraft was actually starting to blow up. And if you had no idea what any of the stuff that's being sung about was about, you would be confused out of your mind. Like, I couldn't actually speak out of experience there because I wasn't around the Minecraft. I wasn't around Minecraft when this came out. So, like I said, I started playing Minecraft a little later than this song came out, I think. It was still around 2012, but I didn't learn about Minecraft parodies until a year or two later. So, yeah. But, yeah, I can very well imagine that if you had absolutely no idea what's going on here, what this song is about, you would be confused out of your mind, because there actually is a lot of context that you should know about this going into the song. Hey Towser Pony, welcome to the show. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Yeah, some of these names I don't even recognize in this, which makes sense. I don't really recognize the animation style or anything. But then again, it might be a pretty well-known name for the Yogscast era. I wasn't around the Yogscast when the vast majority of that stuff came out, so I wouldn't know. And Yogscast typically doesn't really do 3D animation anyway. They mostly just stick to 2D animation. Which is funny, I don't really see that much Minecraft animation done in 2D. Yogscast was the only ones who did that at the time. Which I'm sure we'll come across a couple of more Yogscast songs in this as we go, but for the time being, Fallen Kingdom. Oh. Man. You know, what's crazy about this is that this entire song, I'm not sure if this was made with a whole series in mind, but I like to think that this wasn't made with a whole story arc in mind. They just simply decided to do a story arc because they found out that this song was just exploding in popularity. This was one of the most popular songs, Minecraft songs anyway, on YouTube at the time. And I think that Captain Sparkles and Tryhard Ninja and everyone else who was involved with it just decided, you know what? We can actually make something out of this. We're gonna do one more. And then Take Back the Night came out. And then that exploded in popularity. So they decided to do another one, which was Find the Pieces, and then that exploded, and then they came out with Dragon Hearted, and then it stopped for a while, and then they decided to come back to the Fallen Kingdom franchise for shits and giggles, I think. That's what I'm getting out of this, but anyway, that's how I personally like to look at it. Because I don't know. I think I was gonna say something there, but I couldn't figure out where to go from there, and so I just decided, let's leave it there. When you really, it didn't dawn on me just how sad and how depressing the song actually is. And how depressing the entire series actually is. Because the Fallen Kingdom series, make no mistake, is not a fun and silly series. It's a series about a king who has essentially lost everything that he held dear. His entire kingdom, his family, his wife. And later on in the series, he actually also lost his son at the very end of Dragon-Hearted. Massive spoilers, obviously, for the entire plot and everything. But that's just a testament to just what this series really was. It's a really depressing franchise when you really break it down and analyze everything that goes on in not only the songs but also the animation, because again, this is a story written around a song, well, animated around a song, I should say, because there isn't really a story being told, even though there is kind of a story being told in this one song. The other ones can really stand on their own as really good songs. And Bootstrap Buckaroo obviously had to do the animation for this. Yeah, just such a phenomenal work of animation. Such a wonderful song in general. Tryhard Ninja, obviously, for the vocals, because you gotta have him for it. And Captain Sparkles also did a little bit of the animation. Next up is one that I don't really have that much nostalgia for, and that's mostly because, for one thing, I didn't find this song until much later. When did this song actually come out? I'm curious. Oh, oops, that was not what I meant to do. It came out in 2014. I didn't find out about this until 2015, 2016, I think. And this also came out around an era where Crazy Craft started to become massively popular. Because Crazy Craft was a mod pack at the time that was pretty much just a whole bunch of crazy crap put together. And it was crazy. It was one of the most insane mod packs that ever existed at the time. And it still is one of the most insane mod packs to ever exist. There's so many mods in there that are just absolutely madness. And the thing is, I didn't play Crazy Craft at the time, because at the time I had a very shitty computer. I had like a laptop that I was playing Minecraft on, and it wasn't good enough to... It was barely good enough to play Minecraft even remotely well. And modding on it was virtually impossible to do without the game lagging and crashing on me all the gosh darn time. So playing Crazy Craft was a no-go for me. So yeah, modding Crazy Craft was definitely not an option for me. To be honest, I didn't even know about this mod pack at the time either, so it wasn't until much later that I actually started playing it. But that didn't stop me from listening to this song and actually freaking loving it. And what's nuts about this song is also that what I like to look at in a Minecraft song or just music in general is if it can stand on its own without knowing any context behind it or without having a story behind it. And this song can very well live on its own if you didn't know the context of it, if you didn't know the story that it was going to tell, or even just the Crazy Craft aspect of it, because it is written around the Crazy Craft mod pack. But if you were just to play Minecraft casually, if you're just playing Minecraft normally without any mods whatsoever, you could actually use this song as a motivational song for when you're going to fight against the Ender Dragon in the vanilla game. And that's where I think songs like this truly shine. When you can put a song like this on its own, that's where you really did a well job at it. And also the song just works without any Minecraft context behind it. It's great. It's an awesome song. And I think, to a certain degree, it also doesn't really get rid of the message that it tries to send from the original song. Because the original of this is I Got a Feeling from will.i.am, which I know is technically the Black Eyed Peas, but I'm gonna call it will.i.am because the Black Eyed Peas is will.i.am. But anyway, the original song I Got a Feeling is just about having a good time. This is kind of that, but fighting your biggest enemy in this particular regard. It's a different context, it's a different thing, but it's the same kind of idea, I think. And I think that is extremely important to get right. When you're doing a parody like this, at the very least, get the same message across in your song as you are in the actual parody that you're creating. I think that's extremely important to do. Also, I tried at one point to fight the king in Crazy Craft or in the Ore Spawn mod because the king, that big dragon that you just saw, is part of the Ore Spawn mod, and he is an insanely difficult boss to beat. I tried fighting him at one point, and I wasn't able to beat him in the slightest. It was quite literally one of the hardest things that I've ever done in all of Minecraft. I had a lot of fun doing it, though. It was really great. Next up comes the song that demands a sequel, in my opinion, but never will get one because of all of the shit that goes on with Skydo's Minecraft. It's New World. I mean, Skydo's Minecraft singing skills leave a little bit to be desired. But the song, man, oh, that song is just something else. It's still, the thing is, this song still works extremely well today because it still holds true. It's still so incredibly true to what is actually being sung and what is being displayed here. Because a lot of it is just Skydo's Minecraft explaining stuff that actually occurs in the game. And you can just play the song still today and it will be understood by hardcore Minecraft players or even just newcomers to the game. Because if you're a newcomer to the game, you will get a good understanding of what Minecraft is like and what kind of thing you can expect from it. But if you have been playing the game for many years after this, you will still relate to the song an awful lot. Aside from that one moment that's about to come up, there is one really ridiculous moment in the song that just makes no sense whatsoever, but still exists because I guess Slammacow just wanted to be silly with the animation at one point in the song. Which, all the power to him. He's a great animator, and I think he deserves to have one moment where he's at the very least just having a little bit of fun with the animation, even though it makes absolutely no sense. And I like to think that Slammacow in this particular animation also just got a lot of creative freedom with what to do and what not to do. And I think he deserves doing that. Also, you gotta have your butter helmet. Oh. Also, for the record, I'm very well aware of a lot of the controversy that Skydoes Minecraft got himself into. And I feel bad for the controversy that he got himself into, but there are some real problems going on around that, and he needs to be accountable for it. But then we get to the discussion of separate the art from the artist. And as far as I'm willing to respect the art from the artist so long as the actual artist hasn't caused any harm to the people that he's worked with on this particular production. I don't know if any sort of harassment occurred during the production phase of this, so for the time being, I'm just gonna leave that as is. I'm just gonna listen to the song and enjoy it for what it is, but it's kind of hard to know exactly whether any sort of harassment went on with the people that he worked with, which are usually by Pedro, Slammacow, DigBuildLive. DigBuildLive is kind of there automatically, because DigBuildLive and Slammacow kind of go hand in hand. Slammacow uses a lot of their assets for his animations, so... Oh, it's Ant Venom time. Yes! Oh, I love this. Okay, so... this is actually funny. Because I know for a fact that, because Ant Venom himself pointed it out himself, that this is part of a story arc that wasn't written with a story arc in mind. Like, it started as just one silly song that he wanted to do for fun, and then he randomly decided that he wanted to write an entire story arc around it and make it all fun. I thought it was End Dude for a second. What did End Dude do again? I hardly remember much of anything from End Dude. I'm actually kind of curious. Let me just look him up real quick. Who was this guy? Oh, it's him! Yeah, it's been a little while since I last watched his content. Maybe I should watch his content again. He makes some pretty great stuff. But, no, Ant Venom and Ant Dude, two completely different creators. One does game reviews, the other does Minecraft stuff. I used to watch him when I was a kid. I found him thanks to his Spyro Reignited Trilogy video. Which was... sorry. Which is a really fun video. I remember Ant Venom from even earlier in my childhood. I don't remember that much from Ant Venom earlier content. I only really started watching him daily a couple of years ago. He hasn't been doing that much content anymore recently because he had been going down a bit of a rabbit hole trying to find new subjects or topics to talk about in Minecraft. Because he likes to do fully scripted, heavily edited videos nowadays. So he puts in a lot of time and effort trying to find good topics to make content on anymore. So he's been going down a bit of a rabbit hole trying to find new topics to make videos on, and recently he decided that he wants to make content about playing Minecraft competitively, or just improving his Minecraft skills in general. So that's an interesting thing to make content about, and I'm very curious to see how that's going to go for him. But until then, we would have to wait what content, whether or not content is going to come out anytime soon. For the time being, it doesn't look like he's going to do videos that quickly anymore, which is fair. Yeah. Anyway, this song was fun, and while I didn't have that much, that many... I don't know what I was going to say there. I was just going down a deep rabbit hole talking about Ant Venom stuff without talking about the song. Anyway, this song is fun. I like it. And the people behind it did a wonderful job at making it. My god. Also, apparently Ant Venom at one point had a Minecraft server. I didn't realize that he had one. And here we have the song that brought me to one of my favorite songs of all time. Which, for the record, is not this exact Minecraft parody, but it's the song that this parody was based off of. This is also some of the most unique animation that I've ever seen in any Minecraft parody. This was animated by the Duck Cow, who does animation in Blender. His animation style has changed a lot over the years. He's done different animation styles, I think, over the years. And this is the one that, in my honest opinion, looks the most unique, especially for the character models that he uses. I love this animation style. I also just really love this song, to be honest. The song is just really... But I know you're gonna give me one more fright. It's very true to the original that it's based on, which is One More Night. In terms of feel and in terms of melody and everything. You have some Minecraft parodies that kind of fluctuate in feel and even in atmosphere. Some songs sound completely different from the original counterparts. But then you get this, which... at one point I actually thought that this was the original. At one point I actually believed that this was the original song. And that One More Night by Maroon 5 was the parody. I don't know why, I don't know how I came to that conclusion, but it's... it's a silly thing. It's a silly thing that that's how I actually came to that conclusion, when I clearly shouldn't have come to that conclusion in the first place. But, yeah. But I do really love this song. It's such a fun song. Even though the actual context behind it, I mean, this is the music video that accommodates it. It's about a guy essentially stalking Steve and constantly haunting him. A guy who, by the way, does not exist and should not exist, according to this song. But, as a matter of fact, he does exist, and he's constantly haunting Steve for dear life. And he's haunting his entire world, and it's hilarious how that works. I'm not gonna lie, I actually love the idea of Herobrine actually being a real thing and him being in the game. I know that a wide variety of mods have been written for it. So Herobrine would end up being actually in the game. I honestly wouldn't know what that is like to play with, but I would love to do a live stream at one point and actually play that. I would love to play a game of Minecraft with Herobrine being in there. I think that would be a really cool challenge. But yeah, there you go. You get the Duck Cow being an animator for this song. And the Duck Cow also did a number of other productions for Minecraft songwriters. This is not one of them. I was hoping that would be a perfect segue to the next song, but... or to the next... Minecraft parody animated by the Duck Cow, but that's not this. Fun fact, this is one of the first Minecraft parodies that I've ever heard back in the day. And it's one that I am not that particularly fond of. I mean, it sounds nice, it sounds decent enough, but it's just kind of the song in general is not exactly my personal cup of tea in terms of sound and lyrics. It's just a personal taste thing, though. I know that this song is a classic, and I know a lot of people probably still like it, and I can totally see why. It's a good song, and it's one that... It's a very... I don't know, what am I trying to say here? I don't know. What I can say about it is that this is another one of those songs made by Venom. This is actually the first in his Through the Night series. But the thing is, this song, if you're really breaking this down, you realize that this song is in no way related to the rest of the Through the Night series. The only thing that's even remotely related to the Through the Night series is the character that we actually see here. This guy is the only thing that comes back from the Through the Nights, from this one music video. So that's kind of the crazy thing about this whole story arc, how this one character, who by the way has absolutely no character whatsoever to him, he's just a miner, and he mines, and he kills mobs, and he gets killed by Herobrine. And also, Herobrine doesn't even come back after this. It's just this one character, this one hero that comes back. The lyrics are also just really cheesy. Yeah, not a big fan. Good song, just not really my cup of tea, and that's the thing. I'm really glad that the production value, not even in terms of animation, because the animation is pretty decent from what I can see. It's obviously early Minecraft animation, so it's not going to be great. But it is still really good very well animated when you consider the time this came out. But more in terms of the actual song. Because... also the depths of hell. There's no hell in Minecraft. There's only the Nether, man. I'm obviously being silly here, but apparently Venom did several Minecraft songs. Really? I didn't realize that Venom did a couple of other Minecraft songs, but also apparently this was made in association with Hypixel, the biggest Minecraft server in the world, which is insane to think about. Also the song that introduced me to Imagine Dragons. And another example of a song that I thought for a while was the original. Yeah, I was a stupid kid when I was listening to Minecraft parodies. I still am stupid, but I at the very least know to differentiate the parody from the original, and this is far from the original. Although, man, it is so incredibly good as a parody. Honestly, I know that there's a lot of Imagine Dragons songs out there being covered or being parodied even. And here's the thing with Minecraft parodies or you know, Imagine Dragons songs being parodied or covered. Imagine Dragons is a hard thing to get right. There are not that many covers of Imagine Dragons songs that I actually can actually really like. This one is one of those few that I absolutely love. This is a really good parody of a very good Imagine Dragons song. But if you can't get the Imagine Dragons feel right, then maybe you'd be better off not bothering doing anything Imagine Dragons related, to be honest. I got myself a new life goal. Oh, what would that be, Mick? Do tell me, I'm curious. Also, I love Steve's smug face there. He knows they're coming. He knows they're gonna come back for revenge. And he knows they're gonna fall for his trap again. So, yeah. You go, Anvil. Oh, I love little things like that. That's just awesome. Getting a brony tribute on a big advertisement in Tel Aviv? I'm guessing that's a city in your hometown. In your home country. Hometown. A city in your hometown. Oh, I'm a doofus. That's where I live. Okay, great. Well, I'm glad to hear that you've got something to strive for. That's really great, my man. Dear. Whatever. Sorry. But yeah, it's always good to have a new life goal. It's always good to have a new goal in your life. One life goal of mine currently is to get myself a new working computer. Because I want to get myself a new computer to actually do my work on. Because my current PC is, well, it's a PC and I absolutely despise it, and I want to get a different computer to do my work on. Inspired by my friend who got Twilight Sparkle on an actual real-life NASCAR. Oh, that's awesome. That's something that I really respect people who casually put something they love on their car and absolutely give no shits about it. Like, that's just something I can respect. I love this parody. Me too. This is the song that, believe it or not, introduced me to Owl City. And This song holds a very special place in my heart for it because Owl City is one of my favorite artists of all time. The dude is absolutely legendary, and the Yogscast and in the Littlewood specifically, who sang the song, is legendary for making this. I love it. It's not exactly that. He had some luck as a driver offered to put almost anything on his car for $100. Okay. I have absolutely no idea how cheap it is for a car, but that's still a pretty decent price for cars, I think, for car maintenance or for car customization. I remember watching this with Hebrew subs. Where did the time go? Is this does this still even have? It doesn't appear to have any subtitles, but I'm sure it would be relatively easy to get those in here. Do they allow for subtitles? It doesn't look like you can submit your own subtitles to this, but it would have been awesome if you could. Somebody uploaded a version with baked-in subs. Oh yeah, that's right. That's something that some people like to do. That's a true sign of people loving this kind of thing so much that they just make their own subtitles for it for different languages. YouTube disabled that feature globally. Oh, really? Because I thought that you could submit your own subtitles to other videos. I know for a fact that that was a thing that you could do for a while. Because I submitted my own subtitles to an Angry Video Game Nerd video once. In an Angry Video Game Nerd video. And in Dutch. And those actually got approved, which is really great. I also grew up to create fan subs. That's what I do on stream. Okay. That's pretty cool. I would actually love to do some fan subs of some franchises. I would have to find good franchises to do them, though, and actually grab them for somewhere. I may actually do fan subs of other fan works. I don't really want to do them for popular media like actual TV shows because keeping them up is a nightmare. Because of piracy reasons and shit like that. And copyright. YouTube has a reputation for hating its user base. Honestly, I find that criticism a bit debatable. Because as much shit as YouTube gets for a lot of the decisions that they make, and granted, a lot of the decisions they make are genuinely stupid and never should be made in the first place. I do think that I don't believe that all of the decisions they made are necessarily malicious. Because I do believe that they do what they do with the right intentions. It's just that they have to word their intentions correctly, which they rarely, if ever, do. And a lot of the stuff that they do also feels very disconnected from their user base. But I don't think that they necessarily hate their user base. But that's just me. I won't be able to stream the subbing of all the episodes of my series, as quite a lot of them feature topless ladies. I mean, you could potentially do that. You would have to do that on a non-family friendly site. Which is... Honestly, can we just talk about how absolutely stupid the double standard is that topless guys can show themselves on stream or on video, but topless women are a no-go? Why is that a thing? I genuinely don't understand. Because... I mean, yeah, women have a little bit of a larger chest. But why is there such a massive difference between a man's chest and a woman's chest? I don't get it. Watching Penn and Teller bullshit completely normalized boobs for me. They're just a part of the female body. Yes. I mean, I'm asexual as hell, and even I can just see a woman's breast as just a part of the body, as just part of a woman's chest, you know? Like, that's the thing. Breasts in and of themselves are not necessarily sexual. The problem lies, though, in the actual people that sexualize breasts. I think that's where the big problems come in. Because breasts are typically sexualized, it has led people to actually believe that breasts are sexual. It's a bizarre world we live in. But, yeah. I thought that this... Oh, wait. I think I got confused for a second there because this song was something completely different from what I was expecting. Because there's two songs about finding diamonds. There's I Found a Diamond, and then there's I Just Found Diamonds. One of which is this, which is an original Minecraft song apparently. And the other is a parody to a song that I will not mention here because this is supposed to be a semi-family friendly show. I say semi, not entirely family friendly because there are some swears, there are some things mentioned that are not entirely family friendly. So yeah, but we try to at the very least keep things tasteful. My dad doesn't like that because he thinks that takes away the mystery of breasts. And then it's less magical or something. This parody was originally in English. Yes, it was. Wait, it was also in different languages? I didn't know that. I only knew about this version, which is in fact English. Who actually produced this? Bebop Fox again? Bebop Fox again. There's a lot of Bebop Fox in this playlist. I know it in Hebrew. Really? Huh. Holy hell! This came out in 2012? Damn! I didn't realize that original Minecraft songs were being produced in 2012. That version is so 2014 cringe, it's amazing. Oh, man. Stuff like this is crazy to think about. Okay. Looking for that blue rock in the caves. I mean, this song is also quite cringe. Let's be real. It's incredibly cheesy. I've heard some cheesy songs in my life, like Rebecca Black's Friday. It's Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. And then you get this. Rebecca Black's Friday is fun though, I love that song. Okay, while this is going, I'm gonna hop on here real quick. And I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick because I gotta go bad. I will be back in a minute.
Well, you only need a torch when the light is low. Only need the sun when the monster's grown. Only know you love her when you let him go. Once so high, now I'm feeling low. His house is no longer a home. Only know you love her when you let him go. I'll never let you go. Staring at your picture from the past, replay moments from first to last, 'cause the days go slow and sleep so fast. I'll see you when I close my eyes. Hope you know how hard I tried, and 'cause you know I'll never say goodbye. Well, you only need a torch when the light is low. Only need the sun when the zombie's grown. Only know you love her when you let him go. Only think of one last chance to show. Only feeling lost and so alone. Only know you love her when you let him go. This world looks different in the dark, but with every ending we'll bring a fresh start. You're never alone, 'cause you have my heart. Block to block, I'll slay the mobs. I'll never lose you, so you never feel lost. I'm getting closer with every iron crossed. Well, you only need a torch when the light is low. Only need the sun when the zombies grown. Only know you love her when you let him go. Gonna take this one last chance to show. Never wanna be lost and all alone. Only know you love her when you let him go. I'll never let you go. Well, you only need a torch when the light is low. Only need the sun when the zombies grown. Only know you love her when you let him go. Guess I took my one last chance to show. You'll never be lost and all alone. Only know you love her when you let him go.
Okay, guess who's back? And I've got 2 Bestone cookies, which are basically like just coffee cookies. They're cinnamon flavored. Oh, what in the world is this even? This is Warfare by Rye Guy Rocky. Who are you? I actually have never heard of this guy, and holy hell! This guy is freaking successful, man. Okay, I guess I gotta keep this guy in mind. I guess I'm gonna be watching him for a bit after this live stream. Man, this stuff is good. I feel really weird for not knowing this song now, because this is actually a parody of one of my favorite songs of all time. Maybe not really my top 10, but my top 15 at least. Which... Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That singer sounds almost exactly like freaking Coldplay. Emphasis on almost. There are still a lot of imperfections here. There are some there are some differences in there, but like when he does it almost feel like, he sounds exactly like Coldplay. That is amazing. Animation is a little rough around the edges. There's a lot of still frames in there where I feel like they shouldn't be. So, yeah, see, moments like that right there, where they are just a still frame. And it kind of looks like the whole video just kind of freezes there for a second. And I don't know if that was intentional or not, or if there was an animation error in a lot of this stuff. But it does look a little weird. When you have really smooth animation in one scene, and then all of a sudden it just freezes in place. These things are softening up. Apparently this guy also has a Minecraft server. Okay. I love this this ending animation though. Like, people can make such amazing stuff in Cinema 4D, man. It's incredible. The kind of thing that's possible with animation software today. I have so much respect for the people who actually do animation, especially 3D animation. A lot of people give 3D animation a bad rap for reasons. Either because it doesn't look quite as nice as 2D animation, or because of some other reason. 3D animation is insanely difficult. Like, if you thought that, I can actually show you something. This song is, by the way, just absolutely amazing. Easily one of my favorite Minecraft parodies of all time that I still come back to very frequently today. It's so fun. I'll find some wheat. And I actually like this parody way better than the original, but anyway. The thing with 3D animation is that you have all of these different objects in 3D space that can be quite the chore to move around, especially when they have to walk around and when you have all of these different elements that you need to separate from the scene and all of this other crap. Not to mention all of the extra visual effects that you will have to throw over the top of Cinema 4D, using stuff like After Effects and whatnot. When you have something like, let me just show you. I think I can show this no problem. I don't think that's going to be that much of a that big of a deal. But when you have something like 2D animation with something like Adobe Flash, for example, let's just take one of these puppet files. Obviously, when you build one asset, you can just reuse it as many times as you possibly would want it. And that's essentially what I have here. I just have a pre-built character made out of all sorts of parts that I can move around and that I can manipulate to my will and everything. But the thing is, because this is 2D animation, this will be much easier to move around. Because if for example, if a character moves towards the camera, all I really need to do is just select this entire thing, and I can either zoom it in, zoom it out, scale it up or down. And currently, because this is an older version of Flash, this is not exactly that great to scale with very well. But you know, it's a much easier and far better job, in my honest experience, than if I was to use 3D animation. That can be a little bit problematic. Because the characters will actually, because you actually would have to animate it to where the character actually walks towards your camera. And especially with diagonals, that can be a bit of a nightmare. By the way, who did the vocals for this? No freaking way. Peter Hollins and Evine Hollins? The Hollins family? The people who do freaking a cappella covers? Who? Oh, Peter Hollins is a guy who does all sorts of a cappella covers on his YouTube channel. Damn, that absolutely blows my mind. Legitimately, that blows my mind, because I didn't think that Peter Hollins would be involved with Minecraft parodies of all things that he could get himself into. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I do remember hearing this song for the first time when I was a kid. Didn't really like it then, and I really don't like it now. It's honestly kind of really depressing. And that seems to be a thing with Zexy Zach. They do a fair few songs like this where they are a little less jolly, a little less fun, and a lot more serious than other Minecraft parodies out there. So I don't think that I really want to finish that one. We're just gonna skip straight to this one. It's cool to see a Minecraft parody do more serious things. Yeah, that's true. Because a lot of Minecraft parodies are just silly, they're fun. And to have something a little more... what's it call it? Down to earth, I think, is great to see. I honestly just don't really like my Minecraft parodies like that. I want my Minecraft parodies, or actually just my music in general, to be fun to listen to. I don't want my music to be depressing or sad. So... And when I don't listen to that, I would probably listen to something rock or metal. The rap I love the most is the emotional kind. I can see that. I recently actually found a rap artist. Not one of those mainstream guys like Snoop Dogg or any of that. Although I do also kind of like Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg I kind of like. But, I found a rapper one day, just a guy who does music for his own stuff. Doesn't really do it as a actual career, I think. But he does all sorts of music that's supposed to be speaking to people on a personal level. He usually has some sort of a very important message that he wants to get across. And that's the kind of rap that I like. Which is why I was a bit insulted when Haaretz, I guess that's what how that's pronounced, celebrated hip-hop's 50th anniversary with an article only mentioning American rap with derision. Oh. Yeah. All in an attempt to talk about Israeli rappers creating new masculinity, whatever that means. Wait, what rapper? His name is Insino. I don't think he's the kind of guy that most people would be familiar with because, for one thing, he's not particularly well known in general. Also, his music is Dutch, so that would be another reason as to why you probably haven't heard of him before. But he does make music from time to time, and he's done a wide variety of different music. And most of it is just music that has a very special meaning to it. Which I think, and none of his music are really full of mentions of drugs or sexy ladies or whatever the hell. Because that's what a lot of music does nowadays. I feel like a lot of music is just straight up, "Hey, do a lot of hot women." Or something. Not a fan. This song. Oh, man. Another one of those Imagine Dragon parodies, and this one, I think, works amazingly well with Imagine Dragon's style, and it nails it amazingly well. I think that Imagine Dragons feel that again is hard to get right. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit biased towards this one, because this particular song was made by a Dutchman. And you know, I love his music. Went out there a lot. He was very popular for the longest time, and I think he's still relatively popular in the streamer space. He doesn't really do music much anymore. He did do one Roblox song with I think it was Think Noodles. That was about Think Noodles' passed away dog, Kopi. Which was a fun song, and the guy who sang this also did a great job on that song there. And I'm glad to see that he had been doing something again related to music. It wasn't on his own stuff, unfortunately, but he's still getting his name out there, and he's still, you know, doing things. Today's Israeli rappers talk a lot about their emotions and cry on stage, which is fine and good, but unlike what the article suggests, I don't think the other types of rappers are that bad, especially when you realize you're not supposed to see them as role models. Yeah, that's definitely true. I don't think most rappers, at least judging from the music that most rappers produce, I don't think they are really trying to be role models. I think they are mostly just making music for the sake of making music and making people happy with their music, and they don't really care about being good role models. Especially, we've already got a wide variety of great artists out there who are perfectly fine role models as they are. People like Katy Perry, I think, are great role models when compared to most rappers today. So, even though Katy Perry, I don't think even does that much music anymore. At least from what I've seen, or from what I've heard at least. And then you get artists like Owl City and Avicii, who were also great role models, I think. And then there's a wide variety of other artists who I can't really name right now because I can't think of any. But there are a wide variety of different artists who I think are great role models to go by. Yeah, I would say Katy Perry is one of those. I mean, apart from the music that she creates, you know, she has done some pretty incredible stuff. I thought of the recently departed Sixto Rodriguez. I have never heard of him. Sorry. Or them, I should say. I don't really keep up with most modern music anymore anyway today, because modern music is just kind of, it's not my thing. I'll put it that way. Modern music is just not my thing. It's not my sound, it's not my style. Especially here in the Netherlands, a lot of artists in recent years have been outed for having done horrible things that I'm not gonna talk about here. So modern music in a lot of ways also just kind of upsets me on a very personal level, but that's just me. I know that a lot of people still really like modern music, but I am just not a fan. And also, I'm talking about all of this because I find it far more interesting to talk about than this very song right here. I won't lie to you. I never liked this song. I never did, and I never will. I don't like the way it sounds. I don't like the way it looks. I mean, it uses the Spax Pure BD resource pack for the actual music video. But I don't like the look of it for music videos. It's fine if you're going to play Minecraft, but it's not particularly good if you want to make a proper music video. So that's why, and also just the sound of it, it doesn't sound right to me. I don't like it. A folk rock singer, songwriter who released 2 albums in the early 70s that sold less than 100 or so copies in the US, although he did get some success in Oceania? I don't know how to pronounce that. 2 decades later, after returning to his layman job, his daughter found a website dedicated to him, learning he is bigger than Elvis in South Africa. Wow. Okay. Okay, that's pretty surprising. A rock singer-songwriter. I guess I gotta keep an eye on him, or at least check out some of his stuff after the stream. I definitely would. I would absolutely check out some of their stuff when I get around to it. Yeah. I miss the early 2010s. The 2010s were such a good time for music, man.
Deep down in the dark, wealth beyond my wildest dreams, my job's to bring it up. I've learned lessons.
What the hell is this? Diamonds in the Deep. I am absolutely not doing that. Thanksia's voice is not my favorite already, but use it in an Adele song? No, I'm out. Absolutely not. Oceania is the continent Australia and New Zealand are in. Okay, so it's probably Oceania. Or Oceania. Oh, Oceania. Oh my fucking god. Also, this is an interesting one. This is one of those songs produced by Zaxy Zack, who just did a whole bunch of Minecraft songs about stuff. It didn't really matter what stuff, just make songs about stuff. What voice got you so angry? I just don't like Adele. I don't like their songs. I don't like the sound of it. And I definitely am not interested in listening to any of Adele parodies. And also, Thanksia's voice just kind of doesn't work for me, I guess. It just doesn't sound right for me. It's I can't explain it, but it's just not my taste. Rodriguez also found out that many South Africans believe that he committed suicide, which is obviously a myth. So he came to the SA to do a concert. And until he came on stage, nobody was sure this wasn't a con. Then he came on stage, there was an applause for 10 minutes straight, because they were so excited to see their idol. That is wonderful. I am so glad that Rodriguez managed to make their day like that. That is so wonderful. It's also great to see that that he actually went there and did an entire concert for them, despite the myths that were going around there. That's such wonderful news. We need more artists like that, honestly. We need more artists that do great stuff like that. The story was told in the 2012 documentary Searching for Sugar Man, which got him some international fame. And a few days ago, he died at 81. Oh, no. Oh, may you rest in peace, my man. May you rest in peace. You are absolutely legendary, and you know what? I'm gonna do something right now. I'm gonna look up his stuff. I hope that he's on... Yeah, there we go, Rodriguez. And there's his Sugar Man song. Okay, I'm going to listen to this after the stream because I don't want the stream to get into copyright issues, which it probably will be anyway because I'm streaming music, which is a copyright magnet, but you know.
Explosive sounds.
Oh, oops. That's not what I meant to do. My teacher showed us the documentary around 1.5 years ago, and that's how I found him. Obviously. That's fair.
I love some redstone.
I love my zombie friends.
I love hot lava.
I love how this game ends.
I love the whole world. It's such a brilliant place.
This channel is not active. Yeah, this I figured as much. What even is this? I've seen this song a number of times, but why is this a thing? Why? Who made this? And how do you come up with the idea to make this? Big thanks to everyone who joined in on this project. Oh. It's the silly things that make this community as great as it is. Oh. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? This is my favorite Minecraft parody ever. It is just the absolute best, in my opinion. It sounds incredible. It looks incredible. Tryhard Ninja did an amazing job, as you would expect. And, you know, it's... Man, I have so much nostalgia for this. The most inspiring part of the story for many people was that after getting dropped by his label, he did not become an unstable alcoholic with no consciousness. Instead, he just turned to his old job, knowing it doesn't always pan out, with no bitterness. Legend. That is how you go out with grace. That is how you do it. I mean, this just puts a big smile on my face, man. This. I also think it also captures the exact scenario that would spawn from when you find TNT for the first time, when you find out that TNT exists and that you can use it to blow shit up in this game. I definitely have done it. I blew up my my world on many occasions as well when I first found out about TNT. And I recently did it again when I was doing the Phantom Falls live stream, which is something that I highly regret doing. Even though the world is still backed up and you can find it on my card if you want to download it. So, yeah, there's definitely a lot of truth to this one music video. So, but also just there's also the little things, like the fact that this entire song was made with note blocks. Note blocks. Freaking note blocks. I know, silly thing to make note of, but I think it's a big deal because note block songs, at least to me, seem like such a complicated thing to wrap your head around. They seem really challenging to get going. And I always find it so amazing to see people build all of these amazing note block machines where they can play entire songs with nothing but note blocks. I just have so much respect for people who do shit like this. That's great. Okay. And what do we have here? The Minecraft song parody to No way! This is another one from the Yogscast, isn't it? Oh no, this is Junkyard. Who are you? Okay. He uses a golden sword. Oh, okay. I think this is way early Minecraft. This is beta 1.8 still. This song is awesome, but haven't heard the parody. Neither have I. This is the first time that I hear of it. Doesn't sound too bad, honestly. That actually sounds pretty darn decent. Also, everyone with a freaking monkey skin. Are those monkeys? Oh my god, this is... Oh my god. My gosh. I am just amazed by this. Also, that is an old iron texture. My gosh. I know. I'm not even reviewing the song at this point. I'm just reviewing the visuals, but that is just... Oh. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Creepers, who apparently produce fire in this version. I don't even know what to say. I know that I'm not even talking about the song. I'm more talking about the visuals, but I don't even know what to say to this. Because I literally have no idea what the crap is going on. I mean, for real. This is pretty much the exact thing that you think of when you think of a Minecraft parody based on Bruno Mars' Lazy song. That's all that's quite literally it. What comes... Oh no!
Drinking some potions and also enchanting, kill evil spiders to gather some...
I will never
play Minecraft
have the luxury of forgetting about the existence of the sound of music, am I?
know, thinking basic.
With stone and cobbled earth,
Great movie.
from ground
Really
to
great
ground,
movie.
I don't
Lots of
know
fun
where
songs.
is to travel.
But this one is honestly one of my least favorite songs in the whole movie.
When you play Minecraft, you'll have all these things.
Yes, oh yeah.
Right
I'll
now in my
fill
city, they're
enemies with colorings.
opening
I'll
the
build my
first
house
light
out of
well.
colorings and
Oh!
make a boat out of colorings.
Pickaxe and shovel and torches for
What's a
lighting.
light rail?
Some arrows and sword for surviving. Using the hoe for planting seedlings. When you play Minecraft, you'll have all these things.
Now you've got it, my two favorite things, swords and seedlings. Yeah, I'll protect myself with seedlings.
Helmets and chest plates and leggings and booties. Give
Steve,
you
you're so
protection
pessimistic.
when you're off duty. Diamond is best, while gold is just bling. When you play Minecraft, you'll have all these things.
Actually, what's the name of that stuff? The red stuff? It goes pew pew pew.
Bright diamonds
The
are
redstone
your
outfit goes pew pew pew.
records and jukeboxes
You gotta be a little more specific there, Steve.
buttons and redstone that make
C418, rest in peace.
Play Minecraft, you'll have all these things.
You know, this sounds pretty kid-friendly. Might even play it with my little brother. You know, he loves the sort of games
But
we...
when the sun starts to go for a
sorry?
hiding, zombies and creepers
Oh,
will
that's
go
just
out
morbid.
and finding. Pigmen and wolves, no harm do
Fine,
they bring.
whatever.
When you play Minecraft, you'll have all these things. You can dream it, you can build it. It's so many
What's even happening?
Just log on to Minecraft.net and sign in, and then you can build all
Oh my god, Steve, what are you doing?
Nice.
Yeah, I figured this was animated by Slamacow Creations. Music is done by Music by Pedro. He did music way back then? It's a combination of a light rail car and a rapid transit. Oh, okay. Oh, that sounds pretty darn cool. What is this? Bayesian Canadian. Okay, I do kind of want to get to some. Let's see. Okay, we have been going on for almost 2 hours now. I want to go through a couple of songs in particular that I personally really love. Because these are also considered classics. And after that, we will probably call it a day for the time being. Because Israel isn't exactly get a metro like every other modern country. Even North Korea has one. That's impressive when you don't have a metro, but North Korea has one. That's just impressive. We've got a wide variety of metros in the Netherlands, depending on where we're at. I never travel by metro though, because I despise traveling by metro. I really do not like it. It's just always overly crowded. It's very tight, and it's just not my cup of tea in general. The following few songs, by the way, have been produced by Fantabulous, one of my favorite artists ever. Yeah, he was the same guy who did Radioactive, which we've heard a moment ago. And he produced some of my all-time favorite Minecraft songs ever. And yeah. And this one has the nice bonus of being based on Avicii's The Nights. Which, it's just something you gotta have. You gotta do Minecraft parodies on Avicii songs. If it gets Avicii's name out there a lot more, I'd say go for it. Just 2 days ago I found out there's a Brony convention in the Netherlands scheduled for October. Yeah, that's definitely true. That's definitely true. There's actually a couple of My Little Pony conventions happening in the Netherlands every year. There's Heartswarming Con, and then there's PonyCon Holland. Both of which, from what I understand, are pretty dang fun. I have not been to PonyCon Holland myself. I had plans for it, but I just never got around to it due to financial reasons. But I do want to get to going to PonyCon Holland or some My Little Pony convention again sometime soon, because I really love My Little Pony meetings and whatnot. They're great. Okay. And after this one, there's just one last song that I would like to put up on here. And after that, we're gonna call it a night, because we've been going on for long enough. This one is based on Taylor Swift's Shake It Off, which is just perfect. Absolutely perfect. And this for a while used to be my favorite Minecraft parody of all time. It was, for a while, it was my absolute #1 favorite. Because this is just so fun. I learned to do things my way. I mean, I can't sing for craps. I should just let Fantabulous do that for me. Oh, man. This brings me back to... I remember, when I was in high school, we used to do a fair few karaoke afternoons. Like, there was this one particular day during the week where we could sing karaoke songs, and we had this karaoke equipment too to do it. So if you wanted, you could just walk up there, you could grab a microphone and sing silly songs in front of the class. And this was the first song I ever did for one of those karaoke days. I mean, I can't sing for craps, but I did it anyway because I just thought it was fun. I could find a record of only one Israeli Brony-centered event, a 2011-2012 meeting at the Israeli Towers. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm really sorry. And I only know it happened because the Living Tombstone tweeted about it. Oh, the Living Tombstone was probably there then. Oh my goodness, the Living Tombstone, of course! I keep forgetting he was in the My Little Pony community for a while. I legitimately did not... Oh, boy. That's crazy to think that the Living Tombstone used to be a brony, or maybe he still is. I don't entirely know what he's been up to recently, besides making music, obviously, but I know that he at one point made My Little Pony music on his channel. So that's just crazy to think about, honestly. And it's awesome, because he spawned one of the most well-known My Little Pony songs in the world. He was there to my knowledge. Oh, that's awesome, man. I would be curious to know if he's still involved with the community at all, or if he's just completely moved on from it.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Tablet.
Okay.
Thank you so much for watching my new parody. I really hope you enjoyed it. I also hope you had an amazing Christmas.
Well,
with your friends and everything that you
we
want.
are getting near the end of this, but I just we're going to end this off with just this one last song, and after that I'm gonna turn the stream off and do something else from here. But I just wanted to say real quick that this has been an absolute. It's been an absolutely fascinating run to go through all of these old Minecraft songs, and I had a lot of fun with this. And you know, Minecraft parodies may have gone out of style a lot in recent years, but it would be cool to see Minecraft parodies come back in some way, even though they kind of went out of style in recent years. It would be cool if they kind of sort of came back somehow. I think that would be really neat. Last time I checked, he hasn't made MLP content for years. I first heard of him after he stopped making it. He did make a brief appearance in the last episode of Brony's React. Yes, I did see that episode there. I know that a bunch of bronies there came there. They just kind of came back there to have a little talk about it. I was very surprised that he was a brony. Moreover, that I shared nationality with the original TLT guy. It's a duo now. Oh yeah, that's great that they are working together now. But I don't really like most of TLT music, to be honest. Not really my thing. It has a very particular sound to it, and it's one of those things where you're either going to love it or hate it. I personally am not a big fan of it myself, but I do really like the Living Tombstones remix of Discord. Discord, I'm howling at the moon. Anyway, I'm gonna put this up now, and I am going to leave the stream here because this has been going on for long enough. Anyway, guys, this has been really fun. Like I said, I really enjoyed looking back to all of these old Minecraft songs, and I'm probably gonna come back to these frequently still because these are just so good. Yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Da Games has fared better, in my opinion. Da Games has definitely made some really great stuff, and Tryhard Ninja also makes amazing songs. So, yeah. I typically just go to them if I want to hear Minecraft music. But anyway, thank you guys once again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.
So this is where I died. To that creeper I despised. The path back home runs through miles of pigman hell. I jump back through my portal. Wielded my diamond sword and gave that ender dragon a rain check. Losing my shelter won't get me down. This will be an even bigger town. 'Cause after all, I'm gonna know life Minecraft now. It's time to begin, isn't it? I get some resources, stone, wood and brick. Grab my pick, build all day and mine all night. Now don't you understand? isn't it? I get some resources, stone, wood and brick. Grab my pick, build all day and mine all night. Now don't you understand that I love building this Minecraft land? It's time to begin, isn't it? I got some resources, stone, wood and brick. Grab my pick, build all day